the apostles went around spreading and preaching only good news. Dear friends, in today's liturgy, we get inspiration from the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 8, verses 1 to 8. Let's remember that the apostle means the one who is sent. And so the 12 apostles were the 12 who were sent by the Lord to be good news. They learned from him. They were with him and they saw the many good things he was doing, the many miracles that he was doing, and they accompanied him, though some of them ran away during the way of the cross. And now, even after the resurrection, they have seen many signs of his presence, because our God has said, I am with you always until the end of time. And Jesus himself has always taken the initiative to be appearing. Even after the resurrection, he has been appearing, and is appearing to you and me as apostles. Even we are sent out to spread good news only. And so they went around spreading good news. So the apostles at that time went, starting from here, Jerusalem, having been empowered by the Lord, having seen how God has been so good to them, how Jesus was making miracles even during his lifetime, and how even the resurrection took place, and he appeared to them many times with the word as he was melting their hearts and setting them on fire, and then with the communion at the Eucharist. So having all these experiences were now a convincing factor for the apostles to be empowered to spread good news. And they knew they are not now spreading good news. They are not now spreading good news of someone who just died and remained in the grave, but of someone who has appeared to them and said he's alive, and invites them to be alive, and to invite everyone to be alive. Invites you and me to spread good news that the Lord is alive. Our God is the God not of the dead but of the living. So no matter what we are going through, our God is alive. So these apostles are on fire. They are spreading good news here in Jerusalem, and the many people who have always been seeking and Jesus even to kill him until they killed him, the many people who were against the teachings of Jesus, especially the scribes, the Pharisees, now attack the Christians, the early Christians who are living now their testimony, their witness, without the physical presence of the Lord. It's not easy when your master is gone and you are on your own. This is what the apostles did. They are spreading good news with courage, with power. After the Lord appeared to them and says, peace. With the peace that is in our hearts, we go out. We are empowered. When we ask for forgiveness with reconciliation, we are empowered to face any situation without fear. Even if there is death, we are empowered. When our heart is at peace, we have nothing to fear, because we know we will gain heaven at the end of it. Or when our heart is at peace, when we are at peace with God, with each other, and with ourselves, we have nothing to fear. So the apostles were moving around, spreading the fire of life, of the good news of the Lord who is alive. And persecutions were taking place. Dear friends, when we look in today's world, there are many people in our governments, in the church, in the families, in the communities, who are doing and speaking good news. They are good news to everyone that they meet on life. They are making life easier for everyone, making that access to God easier, that access to each other easier, and that access to ourselves easier. God bless such good people who are spreading good news and making life easier for others. But unfortunately, when we look still in today's world, we find some people who are adamant, hard-hearted, who are spreading only bad news. Their joy is to see others suffer. Why make others suffer and you yourself want to be happy? Why make others suffer? Stop it. Yes, life is, don't use your energy which was given to you to pull down others, to make others suffer. Use your energy to do good, so that that good can multiply and even return back to you, my brother, my sister. Stop bad words, stop bad actions, stop bad thoughts. Let our thoughts, our words, our actions be good thoughts and words and actions. Unfortunately, in today's world, we sometimes find injustice. We find the jealousies, pride, power. For what? Be humble, be simple. But unfortunately, we see all these forms of injustice, of these forms of pulling down the human person, of belittling the human person to a thing instead of a human person created in the likeness of God. How do I treat my brother, my sister, whether I know him or not, whether he belongs to this color or the other color or this tribe or the other tribe? How do I treat? Do I treat everyone as my brother, my sister? In today's world, we see this kind of injustices, unfortunately, done especially to even people who are doing good. Imagine the apostles are spreading good news, and it could happen to you, my brother and sister, that you are doing good and you're spreading good news, but you see all these injustices all bombarded towards you. Don't give up. The apostles did not give up. They remained there where they are amidst the tensions, disappointments, and persecutions. My brother, my sister, you may be persecuted, but keep holding on Christ. Keep doing the best you can. Keep doing good even to those who are persecuting you. Keep speaking well, or even of those who are persecuting you. Keep praying for those who are persecuting you, as the apostles did. They remained in the place. They did not run away. But others ran to other places, to other Christians, the new converts, ran to other places, and like Samaria, to Judea, which were the non-Jewish contexts. We could call them the Gentile territories, or in other words, the pagan territories. Because of persecutions, they went, of course, to other places. We are not to blame whether people remain or they go. What is important, however, is that whether I remain or I go, am I spreading good news there where I am, even amidst the tensions and persecutions and wars and difficulties? Am I spreading good news even in the family when my husband doesn't understand me? First of all, am I making myself understandable? When my wife doesn't understand me, first of all, am I making myself understandable to my wife and my husband? When the children don't understand me, am I making myself understandable? That is one of the things we have to do. So even amidst those moments when we are not understanding each other, we are invited to be good news, to spread good news, to dialogue, to bring things on the table, to talk as brothers and sisters, and to see the way forward. The apostles remained steadfast because of the conviction they had had from the Lord. Nothing could shake them. My brother, my sister, what happens when small things happen to me? What happens when I meet small challenges? Okay, even big ones. But are those challenges even bigger than the killings that were taking place during the times of the apostles? Or even when we look around in the world, when we see refugees? God bless you. We are praying for you. God bless you, and so that you may find a home in your heart, and also where to find all the basic necessities of life. But when we see people who are imprisoned for no cause, when we see a lot of injustice going around, and why should I continue crying over my own small challenges, or even big, when we know that even there are others who have bigger challenges than we think we have? We just have to pull ourselves together to try and find the best we can to hold on to the Lord, to be at peace, to put our hands together, our minds together, our thoughts together, our hearts together, to see how to face challenges. If it is in the family, we put our heads together to see how to come out of this problem. And we'll see two heads are better than one. Something good will come out of it. So don't panic, just cool down, pray, and do the best you can in such a situation. So the apostles remained there, they did not run away. This is what we are invited to do, that even as friends, we should not run away from each other as friends. Even as husband and wife, if there's a challenge and a problem, don't run away immediately. Otherwise, you run away and find even more problems wherever we are going. But it's about seeing how to help each other amidst those tensions, and how to encourage each other even when the situation is a very painful and very challenging. Our strength is when we put our minds, our hearts, our lives together and journey together in this life. In life, we will always find persecutions, we'll find challenges, but we have to face them with calm, with the Lord, with each other, and never alone. If you are looking for a world or a family without challenges, a community without challenges, a world without challenges, then you will never find it. The world is full of many good things, many beautiful things, but unfortunately it has also a bit of challenges, which also help us to humble us, which also have a message for us, which also help us to be strong in faith, and which help us to be compassionate and to be more understanding towards others as well. And so beautiful, dear friends, that even so kind of like not understandable, but yet it happens that even Saul moving around, who later on became converted Paul, Saul moving around, killing the people, killing Christians especially, killing those who are doing good. Are you one of those who are like Saul, killing around, going around killing others with your words, with your actions, with your attitude, with your negative attitude? Or you are one of those who are building like Saul, who will come later on and become Paul, like Paul, who later on build together? It means that no life story of yours can be held captive. We have a chance always to come back to life. The Lord invites us, as Saul now will later on turn to Paul, who will build now the church that he was persecuting. And so we see, as the people were running away from Jerusalem, going to pagan areas, they were spreading good news with their lives, with few words and many good actions, and people were converted, and that fire of goodness was spreading, that fire of Christianity was spreading until it reached you and me where we come from. Thanks to that, such, you see how something good can come out of that which for the apparently looks bad, like the persecution. Something which is feel so. My brother, my sister, we may be going through challenges and difficulties, but just know, if we hold on to the Lord, a lot of blessings will come out of those challenging moments. As it happened that there was persecution here in Jerusalem, and we could say in quotation marks that thanks to that persecution, the word of God spread throughout the world. Meaning, people, when they were running, they were going to spread good news on the way. So as you walk in life, my brother, spread good news. As we walk wherever we are, let's spread good news to everyone, especially with our good actions, with our good attitudes, with our smile, with our goodness. Goodness speaks more. Actions speak more than words. So speak good, consoling words. Do and live your life in a simple, good, beautiful way, and we will see that that is our mission here on earth. And we'll see many converts, people changing their hearts, turning back to God, turning back to others, and turning back to themselves. And that's the goal of our life, to be happy in this world and in the next, and to help each other to be happy in this world and in the next. The interesting thing is the one of Philip in Samaria, that people united together in welcoming the good news. Are we among those people who unite together to welcome everything that is good and people who are good and spreading good news? Or we among those who unite together to welcome bad news and go and spread evil, bad news to others? People united together, family united together to embrace everything that is good, communities united together. So this is what Philip did. And because of that, he was healing the crippled, those who were lame, and many other things, because of the power of the Lord that he was working in me and you. This is what happens when we are united with the goodness and we are spreading good news. We heal others in their mind, in their heart, in their soul, because we are of one mind and one heart. And we put all our gifts and resources together, the gifts of nature and grace, of material, spiritual, intellectual, together to see what we can do for each other. And this is how miracles happen. When we are united, we keep spreading good news on this journey. We pray, dear friends, that as we move, we continue spreading good news on the journey of life. Every second, here and now, we spread good news. And there was great rejoicing in the town. Dear friends, it's so beautiful to hear how God can use any means, including persecution, to bring good news. So no matter what you are going through, my brother, my sister, trust and entrust everything to God, and He will turn everything that we are going through into blessings, because our God is alive. He's a master, He's a creator of everything. He makes the impossible possible. Blessings from Jerusalem, dear friends, as we continue journeying, spreading good news every second, wherever we are. And may the Lord bless you, dear friends, and grant you the peace and the consolation, even when you are going through challenges in life, that you may find blessings amidst the challenges. Blessings from Jerusalem, dear friends.